guys, welcome back to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews. Today we're going to review a dinosaur from a company that I haven't reviewed too much on the channel before, specifically because I didn't own too many of their figures, but I recently got a nice little box full of their figures. So for the next week or two, I'll probably have quite a few different figures from this company on the channel. And today we are reviewing their Ankylosaurus. And the company is called Mojo Fun. Now, I have always been very interested in this company. I always thought that their figures looked pretty cool every time I saw pictures of them, but I didn't really own too many of them. In fact, the only ones that I ever got to purchase were their two different versions of their T-Rex, and then I got a smaller T-Rex and an Allosaurus, but now I just got a whole bunch of them. So we'll have quite a few reviews from Mojo Fun here for the next week or two. My first thoughts looking at this figure is that it looks very, very nice. I really do like it, and I am definitely a big fan of Ankylosaurus. I always have been since I was a child. Something about that nice big club tail really draws you in. So for them to have an Ankylosaurus and for me to start with all the dinosaurs and models that I just got with the Ankylosaurus, I figured it was a perfect choice. So let's get a closer look, and you can just check this guy out right now. You can see starting up at the head, he's got a nice little black eye there. It does have some gloss, so it shines and looks very alive. There's some nice detail here on the face. The eye has been sculpted out pretty nicely around the eye, and the mouth looks very good too. He's got some pretty nice little scales and bumps all over his face there. You can see the nostrils here in the front of the head carved out nicely. The top of the head looks beautiful. The armor on the top of the head, I really like the way they painted this. I think it looks very realistic, the way the paint has been applied to it. And then you've got these little horns coming out of the side of the head here. They're also painted the same way as the armor is, and it looks very good. It looks beautiful the way they've painted that. So some very nice detailing done to the face. The sculpt work is very nicely done. Going down here onto the neck, nicely done detail with the scaling. And then on the top of the neck, you can also see beautiful armor all over the place. The armor on this thing is probably the most striking part, as it usually is with an Ankylosaurus. But I really, really love the way they painted this. The way they've applied the paint to the armor just looks beautiful. It looks very realistic to me. It's not like they went with a pure solid paint over it and it would look very fake in my opinion. But because they basically lightly dry brushed it, at least that's what it appears to me anyway. They dry brushed over it. It looks very, very good and gives it such a more realistic look than had they actually just full-blown painted on it. It looked very nice because of the dry brushing done to the top of the dinosaur. You can see looking down here at the side, some very nice skin folds have been sculpted out, along with lots and lots of scales and all kinds of work done here. On the underside looks very beautiful as well. You can see some more skin folds up here in the chest region. So that looks very beautiful, it really does. And then the feet look fantastic. The nails have been painted pretty much the same color, honestly, as the armor, but it looks very good the way they've done that. The nails are very, very small. So they've done a very good job of painting in areas so small so nicely. You can see some very nice muscle tone here on the back leg, along with the kneecap. And then it comes down to the nice ankylosaur tail. Beautiful sculpt work the whole way through on the underside with the nice scales done all over the place. And the club tail looks fantastic. It really is so striking to me. It looks beautiful. And again, the way the paint was applied gives it just such a more realistic look to me. Really bringing this dinosaur model to life. As far as ankylosaurs go, this is a very, very nice rendition of that dinosaur. So starting out my week or two of Mojo reviews, this one is fantastic. I really, really do like this. I love Ankylosaurus, as I said before, always have since I was a child, and they did not skimp out at all on this Ankylosaurus. It looks beautiful in my opinion, and I feel like there are just not enough Ankylosaur models out there. So for Mojo to pop one out, pretty awesome. And as I said, beautiful. I really am a big fan of the way they painted the armor on the back. I think the armor looks awesome, along with these big spikes that run along the side here. And the club tail looks amazing to me. It really does. That white paint on the darker bluish type color that they have that runs the length of the back and the armor area down into the tail. It just gives it such a striking look. It just pops right out at you. So that was a beautiful idea that they went with, and they rolled with it, and it paid off because it looks truly fantastic. As far as the size of the Ankylosaurus, you're looking at maybe around 7 inches long, The height, I mean, Ankylosaurus is a pretty short dinosaur, so he's about 2.5 probably, 2.5 inches in the back area. So not super tall, but I mean, he's an Ankylosaurus, he's down on all fours, he's a fairly low dinosaur, so he's not gonna be super huge. But he's got some nice length, and he's a perfect size in my opinion, he truly is. He's a very, very hard, durable material. He doesn't bend a little bit in the tail, but he's very, very durable. So if you happen to get this guy as a toy, he'll be able to take plenty of beatings when your children are throwing him around. He's very, very tough. And if you're gonna get him as a model, I feel like he is fantastic. He is beautiful, very, very nice looking. As I said, the paint has been applied beautifully. Not so much done as far as different tones go on him, but regardless, he looks fantastic in my opinion. Truly a nice Ankylosaurus, so I will link you guys in the description as to where you can purchase this dinosaur model, and I will have plenty more Mojo figure reviews coming up this week, so get on buying this guy, and I will see you in the next review. Thanks for watching.